I mentioned yesterday that chapters 8 and 9 of Paul's second letter to the Corinthians is part of a stewardship appeal, much as we send stewardship letters to our congregation several times a year. And in chapter 8, in verse 19, Paul describes the motivation for the offering they are receiving. He says, "We are administering this generous undertaking for the glory of the Lord and to show our goodwill." And that's a fundamental reason why churches like ours seek to raise funds and to give to special offerings beyond our ordinary giving in and through the church. We do it for the glory of the Lord and to show our goodwill. You may recall back in Acts chapter 2 that the early church was known for their glad and generous hearts. And that's how we want to be known as the people of God. And our verses for today are then verses 20 and 21, where Paul writes, "We intend that no one should blame us about the generous gift that we are administering, for we intend to do what is right, not only in the Lord's sight, but also in the sight of others." This speaks to the importance of how we handle special offerings and gifts. And Paul wants to make sure that there's no way anyone can bring in any claim against them that they're misusing the funds or skimming off the top or directing them other than the purpose for which they've been given. And those are all things that we are very intentional about at BBC. And I want you to know that people's gifts are given to what they want it given to, whether that's our general fund or to a mission offering or the deacons fund or special fundraisers like we are beginning for Habitat for Humanity, as we are going to sponsor one of their 2 new homes in Brewster. That what you designate your gift for, that's what it's going to go for, and it's going to be handled appropriately. I love this phrase, though, that we're going to do what's right, not only in the Lord's sight, but in the sight of others. Is frankly a great way to live, and it's something that's really needed in our country. There's a lot of behavior that we're seeing that just isn't right. It's certainly not godly. It's not Jesus-like. My high school yearbook quote, can you remember your high school yearbook quote if you had one? Mine was by the American author Mark Twain, and it was simply, "Always do right. This will gratify some people and astonish the rest." And after all these years, 43 years since I graduated from high school, that quote is still not a bad way to live. Always do what is right.